Cheers and enjoy the show. Welcome to The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. How now, brown cow? Welcome to The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg. That's Beth. We're The Bar is Open.
Do you like my finger guns there?
What's going on, you guys? Hope you're doing good. Axe, MC,
I would be able
Reed,
to see who was
Jacob,
on if,
what's happening?
the
Hope
cat
you guys,
would.
Bill, what's up? You're here for the nudity. Well, Beth just stripped down for you,
hot.
so it's all good. It's a little warm up here.
It was cold downstairs. Up here, it's warm.
You know, I didn't even think of that.
Milo?
I would have pre-cooled the area,
Excuse me.
but hindsight's 2020, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Gotta move this cat.
I did get a new cable for the audio portion of this show, so we'll keep an eye on that and see.
Is it like this or is it like this or does it matter?
It doesn't.
Ah, why'd you bite me for, you fuck?
The cat bit you?
Yes, he's like, I didn't say stop biting me. Not very hard, but he definitely was let me know he was not pleased with the stopping of the pets.
Shit, who knows? We got a good one. We're going to fucking NASCAR. We're going to get into that in a couple minutes. That's why I've got the mustache right now. I'm going to ask you a question about NASCAR. We've never been to NASCAR.
No.
So we're going to NASCAR Saturday up in Austin.
Yep.
We'll get into that in a couple minutes. Go out, check out The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg out on iTunes and Spotify, and like and subscribe. Hit the YouTube thumbs up if you don't mind real quick. We would appreciate that. Also go out to Fox News Maine on Instagram, iTunes, Spotify as well. Follow The Bar is Open everywhere on Instagram. That's where I post all the pictures and videos and fun shit that we talk about.
Jeez.
For the audio listeners.
Yeah.
So if you're an audio listener, go out and do that.
For an audio listener, you're missing his
Mustache. I'll take a picture of it tonight. I'll post
so
it.
bad.
Don't worry. Dude, I was in meetings today.
Yeah.
It was fucking great.
What were they saying?
Not a person said a fucking word.
Then why was it so great?
I just loved it.
Well, they probably didn't even
I
notice.
should have kept it long though.
Why do you think it was great?
I don't know.
People just looking at you like, what the fuck
Yeah,
did you do to his
kind of
face?
like, you know. Cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
That's a little under the weather. Even though she's retired, she's a little under the
officially
weather.
yet.
Well,
I am under the weather though.
she's drinking a Diet Coke tonight. I hope you guys are doing great. Wasn't sure if Greg was always had a mustache or if he had too many edibles. No. I had to trim up my
Who said
beard and
that?
shit was getting out of control, but I was like, we're going to fucking NASCAR, bro. Let's do this. Our neighbor.
Axe, I get there early.
Yeah, so
We turn left real fast.
I had a soul patch and then I accidentally shaved that a little too short. So excuse me. Our neighbor, Larry
Axe, I get there 3+ hours.
and Carol,
Yeah.
they're big NASCAR people.
Yes.
They're a retired Air Force. He's retired from the Air Force and from the Postal Service. So he gets all that pension, right? He's the one with all the fancy cars and the Corvettes and the Mustangs. And he just bought the brand new
Corvette.
top of the line.
Then he's got a big
whatever
ass
the
truck
Corvette.
and a Suburban and two golf carts,
And
a
a
boat,
Jeep and a boat.
an RV. I mean, he's got a toy. You name a toy, he's got it.
He's got a bus. He's got all the shit, dude.
Yeah.
He's got every toy you can fucking imagine, right?
And because of that RV bus,
he goes to NASCAR.
and buys a slot
And
for
he
his
buys,
RV.
Yeah. And he gets 12 tickets. And he
12?
12
I
tickets.
didn't know it was 12. I thought it was
And
10.
he randomly just was like, hey, you guys interested in going to NASCAR one time? And I was like, shit, sure. I mean,
Why
like,
not?
tell me more. And this is like a few weeks ago, right? And he was like, all right, let me know. And so I talked to Beth and I was like, want to go to NASCAR? So it said,
Sure.
what is it? Coda Circuit
That's what
of
somebody
the
said.
Americas.
It's a Coda road course.
Yeah, so my buddy across the street, Ian, he goes every year with his brother. So we're gonna make a whole fucking date, like weekend of it. But the fun part that my brother, the only one I know other people have gone to NASCAR and stuff like that, but it's been more like oval kind of thing.
Yeah,
right?
my brother goes the one in Dallas.
Dallas, right?
Yeah.
And But my brother's like, this is years and years and years ago that I asked him, or he told me about it. He went to Atlanta Motor Speedway. It was like, it's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like how loud it is. You're in the box, and he was with his company at that time.
Yeah.
You know, doing all that shit. So this should be fucking exciting. I have heard, is it true that we need to wear earplugs? Is it that loud?
I'm just hoping I feel better by then. I'm feeling better every day. I feel better every day. It's the night times that I start to.
Yeah. You start to go.
Yeah.
Do we need earplugs? I've heard we need earplugs.
NASCAR died with Dale, Reed said.
I know, dude. That was the first NASCAR race
And MC said, you just want to look like angry cops.
I didn't even think of that. Race.
They have mustaches or something?
Angry Cops? Yeah, he's a YouTuber.
Okay.
That NASCAR race when Dale
Dale
Earnhardt died was the first race I ever watched.
Seriously?
I'd never watched a NASCAR race before. And I was helping TJ build the bar in his backyard.
Okay.
And he had it up because it was Dale Jr. and Dale Sr. racing.
Right.
And Dale, I remember it
Dale
very
Jr. He was trying to
specifically.
block so Dale Jr. could win.
You even remember this, right? And he got blocked into the wall, and he's one of the dudes that wouldn't wear the collar.
Or they didn't make people wear the
Or they
collars
didn't
back
make
then.
people
Yeah.
back then, yeah. And yeah, dude, that was the first one. And the dude, and his dad and TJ and his dad, Tom Sr., were huge Dale
Oh, really?
Sr. fucking fans. That was like number 3 was their fucking go-to boy, right? Or man. He was a fucking crazy dude. So yeah, so I'm sure there's gonna be some fun shit. We'll see some. I just pulled some random pictures off the internet that I figure we'll probably see there. So picture number 1 is, let me blow this up a little bit. I wasn't quite sure how big it was. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see some of these
What is it?
dudes with mullets.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure
might
these
be
are fake mullets, but I mean, they're wearing overalls. Fairly certain we're going to see some of those, right?
Yep.
So we'll have some mullets. A dude that probably looks like this, which is weird. You know what I mean? He's got 2 or 3 hats on, a couple pairs of sunglasses, super burnt everywhere that the sun actually hits, and everywhere else is pale white.
Yeah.
That's
So
Ian across the street.
We need to make sure we take a lot of sunblock.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like,
What's the weather going to be like?
I don't know. Let's check. I think it's supposed to be in the 80s or some shit. It's going to be nice and warm. Get our fucking summer suntan kicking. Let's see. Where is it? That's in Austin.
Yeah.
Let's see. Austin. Austin, 73 this week. Let's see. Saturday's 86. It's gonna be fucking hot, bro.
Yeah, it is.
And then 81 on Sunday. So they have a concert and shit that they put on at night. So we get to park right down on the track with them, which will be kind of fun.
I see 80, so maybe I
And
don't
then
know.
lastly, this one right here. This will probably be me.
The fuck is that?
He's hanging some beer cans off
Off
his
nipple
nipples,
rings?
dude. I don't have nipple rings though. Oh, I was just thinking it was hanging him off his
No, it's chain.
tabs. But yeah, he's definitely got nipple rings. That was probably my brother when he
I
went.
mean, I feel like it's going to probably be the biggest group of white people I've seen in Texas in a while.
Are there a lot of Hispanic NASCAR fans?
I mean, my
'Cause your
brother is.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm like,
know. I'm sure there's going to be a good. We're everywhere.
yeah, you guys
We're
blend
everywhere.
in
We
well.
infiltrate everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you might be the help, but whatever.
Fuck off.
I'm just kidding. It's true though. Bill said, I always forget to put sunblock on my thighs when I wear shorts at events. That's a good point,
Lobster-ish.
right?
Lobster-ish.
Like your feet, right? Anything is.
Well, I don't forget. I put it on all the way down my legs.
We're going to have to buy some. You need to make a grocery
I
list
have
for
some
NASCAR.
I got some brand new
NASCAR grocery list. But they're going to have a band
Well,
playing.
you can't. That's the crazy thing. Like, you can't take anything in there.
Well, he's got a fucking RV full of
So-
shit. No, I think you can bring shit down to the center where he's at.
Okay.
But going up into the stands,
I don't know. You'll have
I
to
don't think
find
you
out.
can bring things into the stands. I don't know the rules.
Well, and I guess you could leave it in the car and just go back out. I don't know anything. but-
Hispanics. Space Cowboy, Hispanics.
That's
a
awesome.
fucking new one, bro.
That's awesome,
Who
actually.
said Greg can wear nipple clamps.
Oh, no.
Dude, I got the weird smallest nipples. I have the tiniest
You do
little
have tiny nipples.
tiny nipples.
I don't know
dude.
that they'd have anything to.
I don't think.
And if they did, it would probably hurt. Like
it's gonna pinch on the whole thing.
Yeah,
I can't do that, dude. Like I don't know.
There's a list. X said.
A list of what?
Chucky.
I don't know.
Chucky Jean says, and people say we don't have culture.
Right?
There's a list for what? Like things you should take to NASCAR race?
I don't know. Probably. Oh, by the way, we should be streaming live on
X
at this point. I don't know if it's actually working. Yeah, we're live on X as well.
That's awesome.
So I hooked us up to X. So you can go out there, and if you're really feeling crazy, you could live stream. I figured the more channels, the better.
Yeah, now you can throw that one into the loop.
I wanted to be able to use Grok 3.0 for all of our backgrounds and everything. So I paid for the year. It's like
so I can
$100.
use that. Like if ChatGPT says you've reached your max for the day, I can be like, I can go to Grok under Craig and
you just log in under me, in your iPad. Yeah, you just do that. And you can go under Grok, but you can do whatever. I don't think ChatGPT does the same
took a picture.
shit.
I took a picture, and it was like you've hit your picture quota for the day or something like that. I don't know. I didn't know what I was doing.
You might have to have some sort of subscription. That's kind of fucking cool to see, dude. I didn't know. I'd never done it before.
You do have to have a subscription. Oh, you can get a subscription.
Yeah,
to ChatGPT.
probably another $100. Whatever.
I don't think so. Yeah, probably.
So what else do you guys recommend? Do we wear flip-flops? Do we wear running shoes? How many?
It's going to be hot.
Like, I know the earplugs.
It'll be hot as hell,
too. Do we wear the fishing hats?
Fuck no.
That way your neck
baseball
doesn't.
Cap.
Well, baseball, but your neck burning. Well, you've got hair, though.
Well, your scalp. You need to wear something.
Mm-hmm. I think I might bring one of my fishing hats.
Oh, Lord.
It'll cover up my neck, just like being at the beach.
But it's not the beach.
But does it really? Cowboy hat?
No, that'll get hot. Everything will get hot.
Everything gets hot. Fuck. I don't know.
I'm probably going to hate it.
Just leave some messages, some comments.
Did you hear what I said? Did you hear me?
Yep. I'm probably going to hate it.
Yeah.
No, you're not going to hate it. We'll have fun. We'll just wander around. We're pretty good. Like you and I, if you don't want to watch the races, we can watch them for a while, right?
Comfortable running shoes, Boom said. Running shoes, Bill said. And earplugs. Get funnel cake. Fuck yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It can be. It's more of like a fucking big ass event. We're not going to sit on this. Yeah. We aren't good at sitting still anyway.
No.
Like we went to the rodeo last weekend. We are very Texas right this past couple of weeks. We went to the fucking rodeo and we went and saw, who'd we go see? Turnpike Troubadours.
Yeah.
Last week, which was pretty cool. The rodeo had never been there. We hadn't talked about that, have we?
I don't remember.
I don't think we've talked about that. Anyway, we went and saw that. My work invited us to go see the concert and go to the rodeo. Anyway,
fun.
Yeah,
now we're doing this. We're just having all sorts of events. I mean, February has been a crazy month for me. Getting my job eliminated, going to the rodeo, figuring out I can retire, going to NASCAR.
I'm like, hey, life gives you lemons. You squeeze the shit out of them.
Add a lot of sugar. Add a lot of sugar. Although the medicines I'm on all collided at once. Mm-hmm. It's been quite the adventurous month. I'm okay for it to slow down next month.
Who mentioned something about Pam Bondi? I did see that. So AG Bondi said it's scheduled for tomorrow on Fox News tonight. They redacted the victims. I just saw that.
What?
The Epstein list. Portions of it are going to come out tomorrow. So this is the Epstein list, right? And so I also saw something that was like the 29th, potentially. Is there a 29th? No. Is there a 29th this year? Is there a leap year this year?
No.
Why the fuck would they say the 29th? That somebody was bullshit. That's why. Because leap year.
So is this Siri?
What?
Hey Siri.
Is this a leap year? Is it a leap year?
Is it a leap year?
Otherwise, it's Jay. Say a prayer for Jay. He's still in.
No,
ICU.
The last leap day fell on February 24th. The next one is 28.
All right.
Thank you.
Never mind. Somebody was bullshitting. So yeah, so she said that today, so that'd be kind of interesting.
Who said that, huh?
Pam Bondi.
Okay.
Said that. That she should be releasing a bunch of, they're going to redact like the victims' names. She said there's over 250 victims' names in the documents.
Wow. Why would you keep victim names? Because you're freaked like
that? They're just documenting everything. And it's not like they're just writing a ledger. It's all the video and the paperwork and the flight logs and this and that and everything. It's got everything.
Do you think they did that as like a backup plan if somebody tried to say, I didn't know this is what I was getting into. I'm going to expose you, and they're like,
no,
You're
this
on my
is
list.
all. This was all for leverage against politicians and actors.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was just saying.
Yeah.
Like
It was all him fucking leveraging people.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go deep down the rabbit hole. Go watch yesterday's.
Axe said he sent a vid on Instagram from Michigan last year.
Go watch the Drinking Bros podcast from yesterday with Ian.
Alex.
What's his last name? Cullen, something like that. And they talked a bit about it, where it's like there could be some other governments even involved with this whole thing. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yep.
Bill, glad you did February sober. Exactly. Only 28 days versus, 30.
No, Greg. What'd you say?
What?
I don't know. MC said, no, Greg, exclamation mark.
What?
I don't know. That was last year. I don't know.
Fuck.
No, it's not a leap. That it's not a leap year.
Oh, okay.
We were on the same
Christ.
page.
Oh my God. Hot damn.
He just wants to be taller.
It's fine. So I'm curious, Castro.
Yeah.
How hard would it be for you at work to provide 5 bullet points a week to say, what did you accomplish this week?
All on different projects or same projects?
Doesn't matter. Just 5 things you did this week. What'd you do that was good?
Not that hard.
What'd you do this week that was good?
Took a nap 2 times.
Okay, give me a couple more things.
I went to a couple courses. It's only fucking Wednesday.
Okay. So you
okay, so I'll go from last Wednesday to this Wednesday.
All right, let's go.
I took 2 courses. I worked on my LinkedIn. I finished a compliance thing that I had to do because it's due the same day as my last day, so I had to fucking get it done. I talked to the retiree specialist, and she's confirming, getting some information for me, and I did take a nap 2 days this week because I'm under the weather.
That's fine. That's reporting out that you accomplished some shit. So evidently,
how I should have done it though is, so what? So you talk to a specialist. Okay, so I know.
No, that's fine though. For all intents and purposes,
it's not work
so,
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the government sent out a email last week and said you're now required to report 5 things that you accomplished this week. Right? I have to do it every single fucking week.
I had to do it for one project every other
documented notes because, well, we get paid to do a job that pays us to accomplish things, right? Well, the government, Donald Trump says there are 1 million people with their jobs on the line after they refuse to respond to his buddy Elon Musk's email. And keep in mind who wrote this. This is a Daily Mail,
So these people, are they not used to having bosses?
No, that's the fucking thing. They're not used to being held accountable.
Yeah.
This is the most simple fucking thing you could do.
I mean,
all you had to do is respond.
A 5-year-old could do it. I brushed my teeth.
TPS
I pooped
reports.
in the toilet. I went to bed at 8 o'clock. I did my math homework. I fed the dog. I mean, a 5-year-old could do it.
Fucking done, right? Yeah. President said, or Elon, let me repeat what I just said. Donald Trump says there are 1 million people with their jobs on the line after they refuse to respond to his buddy Elon's email
and Bill said,
demanding they accomplish what they accomplished at work. The president said his team is working to track down those who didn't send a reply by the deadline. Speaking, and this also, there are certain, if you're in the federal government, there's certain things like don't send classified, don't send,
right.
I mean, there's going to be certain job roles you cannot report on,
right,
obviously.
You don't have to report on that shit.
But if you're the fucking dude walking with the mail cart.
I worked on this case. I worked on this case. You don't have to give any. Or if you're just
an average person, it's like, I work for the government and I'm pushing a cart and delivering mail. I delivered mail 5 days this week to 5,000 people.
They did more than that though too. They also gathered mail, sorted mail,
just copy
and Bill has a good point.
Paste that.
He said, I would list having to make this stupid list as one of my 5 things.
That's always a fun one because that has historically been something that we at the firm have had a hard time with. Is how do you report your daily blah, 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 blah.
Well, because they want to know that, like, it's not even just what did you do? What did it accomplish? Well, sometimes you do 5 things and it accomplishes nothing for another 5 things.
This is another way to look at it. So in my job.
I chopped, fixed boats, pooped, walked, and slept. Said
perfect.
Alex.
Right? So in my job, we had a problem a couple of years ago, right? When I'm working on this huge project, I'm still working on this huge project, where people were saying that communication isn't flowing back and forth well enough. And I was like, all right, simple enough. We'll create box notes.
Right.
We'll share the notes. Every single week, I'll document everything that was accomplished. Takes me fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. And I normally, as soon as something's done, I just have the
throw
note
it in there.
Yeah. And it's just a one-liner. Like, hey, just met with blah, 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 met with legal, met with general counsel, met with compliance, met with risk.
See, my leadership doesn't like that.
It doesn't matter. Because I can document it and I can email it to them and they can't say that I fucking didn't tell them. No, that I didn't tell them.
Yeah.
Right. It's as simple as that. It's even a CYA, a cover your ass kind of situation, right? So speaking with reporters gathered for Trump's first cabinet meeting.
I sent terrible things in the internet this week.
On Wednesday, that works. Trump said Musk's Department of Government Efficiency is seeking to found out why these federal employees did not answer his email. Maybe they're going to be gone. Maybe they're not around. Maybe they have other jobs. Maybe they moved and they're not where they're supposed to be, Trump speculated. A lot of things could have happened. It's true. A lot of things could happen.
There could be a lot of reasons.
Right now, we're trying to find out who these people are and why haven't they responded. But in general, Trump put those workers on notice, saying they're on the bubble. A sports phrase the president is using as a euphemism for their jobs being on the line.
Listen,
I'm like, dude,
people's jobs are lying every day. I mean, mine got eliminated.
Just respond.
So
do you want to keep your fucking job? Respond. It's a fucking Friday afternoon email.
It's like, it's not that.
Nobody's going to read it.
No, he just wants you to show that you did some initiative.
Responding. Nobody's going to fucking read the thing.
Not if there's over 1 million of them.
Right.
This is just a weeding exercise. This is a weeding out exercise. You don't give enough to give me 5?
Get fucked.
See ya.
Yep. I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that, dude.
We have too many people doing nothing. Listen, we all do that. We've all done that.
Oh, shit. Yeah, there are days when you're like,
in a specific role, in a day, in a
the
job.
fuck out.
Yeah.
You know, and you have that moment or even that, I don't care if it's 10 or 20 minutes. And
I looked busy. I just made myself look busy every day.
Right.
But all I did was scan the internet for cat videos.
I don't do that.
I don't do that on work computer anyways.
Don't ever do shit like that on your work computer.
That's on my phone.
Well,
now.
Still
I mean,
employed.
No, I'm in a non-work status.
Oh, now she's allowed to scan the internet. I get more goddamn memes from her now on Instagram than I don't even know what to do.
They're fucking
I can't get through them.
At least they're funny.
Yeah. So Bill
I'm really
said,
only trying to send you the ones that make me laugh so hard I'm crying.
See, I love that's a great thing to be, is a person that is.
It's a single point of failure.
A vital role.
Yeah, it's a single point of failure. You lose him, you lose people how to do this.
Like, you know what? I'll bust my ass. Just pay me well. You know what I mean? Pay me well.
Boom says he does the same thing.
And then, every once in a while, I'm going to look at fucking cat and dog videos. It's just fucking life.
Yeah.
I don't take lunch.
No. I do. Well, now.
Well, you always have.
Well, I haven't. When I had all those projects right before this, I haven't.
Take lunch too.
I tried to take lunch because it's part of what I'm paid for. The last couple months, I haven't been able to. And now I'm like basically on an extended lunch break all the time. Non-work status.
Fuck it, dude. Yep.
Today, I did have to work a little bit. I had to help some people that were confused about one of my projects.
That was, 7 minutes this evening?
No, earlier this morning. But it followed up with another issue. The poor guy that my big project that I've been working on for 2 years is so close to being done. But the work that's there now is the busy, confusing work that has to happen within each and every individual state. And I told him, I said, dude, I feel horrible for you because you already had so much on your plate. And now you're project managing this because there's not enough PMs to go around anymore.
Oh, well.
Yeah. He goes, not your fault.
Yep. Fuck off. Sorry, bro. All right. In the one of the interesting things in the world.
Bill said I typically watch Boat Show MIA on YouTube most of the day on my phone.
Boat Show MIA?
I have no idea what that is.
I have to look that up. Boat Show MIA. All right. You want to watch a couple fucking dumb videos?
Of course I do.
All right. First one. I'm going to need your headphones. First one is of a dude. I don't even know how this happens. A dude.
A dude.
I need to turn this up. A dude breaks into an airport and somehow manages to get on the wing of a plane.
Oh, shnikes.
while they're taxiing.
Taking off?
They're getting ready. They're out pulling on the tarmac. All right,
and
ready?
Nobody saw them? Like none of the passengers
there's cops
were like,
and shit all around.
Snakes on a plane. Okay.
That's exactly what I hear. All I could think to myself is, please fall off. Please fall off.
And those are pretty high, right?
Yeah.
How'd he get up there in the first place?
He's dumping off his shoes and socks.
They're going to have to exit the wing from the wing exit.
He's what?
He's taking off his shoes and socks.
Because it's slickery.
He's trying to climb up that little.
It's slickery. Was he drunk? He had to have been like wasted.
I think he's just a vagrant, homeless nutcase. I'm gonna get so good. As soon as we see these people, these cops start walking out on the wing, it's gonna get awesome. Ready? Dreams come true. Dreams come true.
Ow.
Dreams come true.
What was the dream? I
Him
could fly?
falling the fuck off.
Oh.
The first time I saw that, I was like, I just hope he falls off.
Did I get lipstick all over me?
Fall off. Please fall off. Why would you have
Because
lipstick?
I went like that. Oh.
Right. MC said, feeling the spirit. I have no other backstory behind that. I just saw the video and I thought it was great.
They're like, sir, I'm going to do. Oh, and he slipped off.
Yeah, he just kind of slips off and just smacks straight on the ground, and he's fucked up. Because it's high enough to be fucked up.
Dude, I've seen
20,
so many.
25 feet. I don't know how high is the fucking plane.
I just want to know how he got out there in the first place, though.
How the fuck did he get up there?
That's what I'm saying. How did he get up there?
I have no idea.
How did he get on that wing?
He's
like, so he didn't break into the airport. He broke into the
airport perimeter
and
outside.
got okay. And then I wonder if there was like a gas truck or something close to like. Because one of the videos, can't remember if I did send it to you. There is a plane in flight. And you know how they raise those things? And there's a cat in there. There is a fucking cat in there.
Did the cat live?
I don't know. I'm glad they stopped the video because I was
Google
like,
that.
No, I don't want to know.
I bet you the cat lived.
I'm sure he did too because they're pretty smart. He'd be like, this is a lot of fast wind. I mean, my cat's not that smart.
Of cat, where's he?
Sleeping.
Oh, that's right. Came up and bit you. I forgot. Tased. I would appreciate seeing him tased. Absolutely. Right? Just like tased and he fucking falls off or gets sucked into the jet engine. That would have been a fun one.
Slav said, narcotic-induced disassociation never made me want to break onto an airfield. I am not trying hard enough. Am I not trying hard enough? Sorry.
Probably not.
Do a flip. This guy an hour before, these edibles ain't shit.
Fuck yeah. All right, we got another video.
Tased.
All right, we got another. This is the toupee smuggler. You got the story on this one, Cass.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You want to tell the story first?
Sure. Excuse me. 1 second.
The toupee smuggler. I don't know if you guys have caught this. Bill did say, he goes, the cat's dead. I'm sorry.
No. Okay, so Colombian police catch a man smuggling packets of cocaine under his toupee.
I don't know if you guys seen this, but I've got the video for it.
So Colombia police apprehended 40-year-old man attempting to smuggle several bags of cocaine concealed beneath a meticulously attached toupee. Police said the suspect was detained at Cartagena Airport on Monday as he prepared to board a flight to Amsterdam. A scanner revealed the hidden cargo, 220 grams of cocaine packaged in small bags, strategically placed under what authorities describe as a narco wig.
A narco wig.
A narco wig. Police estimate... Yeah, right. The police estimate the value of approximately 10,000 euros, which is like 10,500 in dollars. Police video released on Monday captured the moment an officer wearing gloves carefully removed the suspect's wig with scissors, revealing approximately a dozen packets of cocaine. Further police statement confirmed the suspect's prior criminal record, which included 2 previous drug trafficking convictions. So he did learn once, twice.
Hang on a second. Evidently... That's different. There we go.
Here.
There we go. This dude shaved his head.
Not very well.
A head. Like, he shaved a bozo ring on his head. Think about that. Motherfucker. The funny part about this is that I can be literally, I'll have flip-flops, shorts, and a t-shirt on. Mm-hmm. And I have to drop my flip-flops off, take off my belt. Basically, I'm wearing boxers, shorts with nothing in them.
And a t-shirt.
They still search my pockets.
Hey, really?
They pat them down because there's something, that little square shows up when you do the fucking man
I didn't
thing.
know.
And then if I'm wearing a watch, like especially a G-Shock, no matter what, it always is like, can we see your watch? Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, I'd rather do that than let them accidentally send somebody through to blow me up.
Numbnuts over here thinks he's going to get through.
Well, and this is his third conviction. Like, this is going to be the third time he's going to be arrested for
it's just retarded.
Drug trafficking.
People are retarded. I don't even know what to
And they
say.
do go on to say organized crime groups are exploiting young people, falsely suggesting they can easily bypass our security measures.
That motherfucker's 46 years old. He ain't young.
However, this case demonstrates that is not true. Cocaine production in Colombia has been rising since 2013, according to the United Nations Office on Drug and Crime. A report published in October by the international organization found that cultivation of coca bushes increased by 10% in Colombia in 2023. Did you hear that? The plants increased by 10%, and cocaine's production has increased by 53%. I mean, I didn't think cocaine was cool anymore.
No, it's coming back.
Right.
Good cocaine, evidently. So that's the problem I think that people are having is they're mixing it with fentanyl.
Yes.
And it's fucking up
Killing
regular
people.
cocaine.
Yeah.
So you're killing your users.
Which makes no sense to me. Does that mean the dealers don't know that's happening or they don't care?
No, they don't care.
Oh, well, there's
right. It's making people more addicted.
I guess it's not you're not in the role for caring about
that's
people.
where it becomes it's narco-terrorism, right? It becomes more terroristic than anything. Just make it, I don't know. Do you want to make cocaine like pure cocaine legal or regular cocaine? I don't know the rules on that. I'm not. If it was her dad back in the day, we asked him on a podcast live talking to him. And he's like, I don't care about weed. He's like, I care about heroin and cocaine, and fentanyl was kind of relatively new. Methamphetamine he's like, that shit's will just fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Or like ruin your
Who
life.
said this?
Your dad.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But he's like, I don't know. I think he'd still be against the cocaine thing.
Yeah, it's a gateway. I don't know if
you think?
Really is. That's what people used to say about marijuana, and marijuana has no gateway attributes whatsoever.
Yeah, I think cocaine might be a gateway drug to some other shit.
So Slav said, this is like that black chick who hid crack bags under her wig found by that plastic cowboy hat sheriff. Shouldn't you let me go for thinking of that? She said the black chick. I don't recall that, but
should be legal. Some people are going to say legal. Bosco, what's happening, dude?
The United States has been the #1 importer of cocaine since the 60s, MC said. I blame exclusively Dan Holloway for the rise in coca processing to come into America. Medical grade.
I don't know.
Bosco, hi, my friend.
You want to hear a weird... Okay, so this is going to get a little... I don't want to call it... It's not going to get preachy. It's just going to be like, something we probably should have thought about.
It's going to get preachy?
No.
Oh, I was like, whoa, hold on.
But this is a story that I just happened to see pop up the other day. I don't know anything about this website, but I do know that Yale is a pretty reputable school.
Right, or at least they used to be.
No,
I'm kidding.
Like their medical. Remember, they like a lot of their this.
They're still a prestigious college.
During COVID, remember a lot of Yale,
University.
Harvard, fucking people like doctors were getting silenced because of the COVID bullshit. And we
silenced about what?
About talking about like what the mRNA vaccine will do and all of that.
Right.
All the shit, right? Well, we know that there are definitely vaccine injuries related to any vaccine.
Right.
Specifically mRNA vaccines. Well, this is an interesting one. Yale scientists, and this is from slay.com. Yale scientists confirm COVID vaccine cause VAIDS.
Cause what?
VAIDS.
COVID vaccine caused VAIDS.
Cause VAIDS. Vaccine-acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. AIDS is an acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. This one is a vaccine-derived acquired, right? So leading scientists, and it's a very, 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 very small study. So I will note it with that. Leading scientists from from world-renowned Yale University have confirmed that COVID mRNA vaccines cause vaccine-acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. A bombshell study conducted by researchers at Yale University School of Medicine found that mRNA injections after... God damn it, I just clicked on a link somewhere. My thumb went...
I don't know why you don't use your
bombshell
iPad.
Study conducted by researchers at Yale University School of Medicine found that mRNA injections alter human biology to create long-term spike protein production that increases over time. We've known this. Mm-hmm. This is something that all of us have become scientists and know, right? There's what are the doctors out there? Bosco, what's happening? I can't remember the dude that went on the Drinking Bros. He went on Joe Rogan.
These guys all know.
There's a couple of different doctors out there. The one that created the mRNA vaccine or pathway to create mRNA vaccines is like, we shouldn't be doing it, right? It was concluded. So the study was led by Bornali Bhattacharjee from Yale University School of Medicine. It was conducted in collaboration with multiple Yale departments, including immunobiology, biostatistics, and the Center for Outcomes Research and Evaluation. The study also included external contributors from Mount Sinai, not a bad fucking place to add, and other institutions. The findings were published in the MedRxiv medical journal. Two of the study's co-senior authors have been leaders in investigating mRNA shots, linking the so-called long COVID. Remember, we've heard that term, long COVID. These people that are like, I'm just constantly sick after COVID.
Right.
We're not constantly sick. I get my annual fucking bronchitis.
Yeah, and I usually
bullshit.
don't catch it. I must have been too cozy with you this time around.
Right.
I got
like
the funk.
just annually. She got a cold this year. But normally we're not just ill all the time. Well, long COVID is a bunch of different shit, right? That can cause you to be, and there's no other contributing factor.
Okay.
Right.
And you get that because of the vaccine?
Okay. Allegedly. The study investigates whether experiencing chronic
Bosco, we're all
symptoms
super friendly, so you'll have fun. I promise.
after COVID vaccination exhibit distinct immunological and antigen signatures. The condition is referred to as a post-vaccination syndrome, so an injury.
Right.
The authors hypothesized that persistent antigema, I can't say that word right, immune dysregulation and viral reactivation, Epstein-Barr, in other words.
Okay.
That's where my buddy had this is long years and years ago.
Well, my brother got it once.
It's basically where your face paralyzes, right?
Half of your
Contribute
face.
to PVS pathophysiology. Basically what they're saying is journalist Alex Berenson, who has been reporting on research for some time, commented that the study has exposed a link between COVID mRNA vaccines and AIDS.
Oh.
Right. The Yale researchers conducted a decentralized cross-sectional case-controlled study that included 42 individuals with PVS and 22 healthy vaccinated controls. So there were still 22 people that are totally fine.
Right. I think it depends on your DNA.
Right? So is this something that's going to come out? Is this something? And I don't.
You were asking about doctors. Mm-hmm. MC said like Dr. Robert Malone and Dr. Peter McCullough.
Thank you, both of those guys. 100%.
He said that Malone.
Thank you.
Malone had the first 9 patients of mRNA.
Yep.
And Bosco said McCullough as well.
Yeah, you can go out and do some research on this and look up vaccine-acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. There aren't going to be a lot of things, but it's out of Yale. So, I mean, Yale's a pretty goddamn
Bosco
prestigious.
said she got the Rona back in September. A lot of people, I mean,
you
not
can
a
still
lot.
get it.
I mean, it's like the flu now. So
I treat it as the flu. If you looked at any Lysol bottle,
COVID has been around. It's just different.
COVID's been around forever.
And this has been a bad season for colds, flu, and COVID. Mm-hmm. It's not because we're having another pandemic.
The one reason people don't wash their fucking hands about COVID,
I got a cold. I didn't wash my hands enough.
Somebody probably swabs your nose, or you swab your nose to know you have COVID. Well, otherwise, you just had the flu
now.
Well, they do the flu test too. I don't need anybody.
And strep apparently they can do with a nose swab instead of a
it's
throat swab.
So I literally.
many times I had to get
I'm going
that
to
done
the
as a kid.
doctors tomorrow because I've had this chest cold for like a week, and I need a little Z pack before I go out to the NASCAR races, right? And speaking of that, and the girl calls me this afternoon. She's like, "Would you mind coming in to get a swab?" I was like, "A swab for what?" I was like, "I have bronchitis." It's like, I know exactly what I have.
Yeah.
It's like, I have the same shit. If you look at my notes, every single year, exactly the same fucking time, I get the same thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't have a fever. I was like, I don't have anything else. I was like, I have bronchitis.
Right.
I was like, I need a Z pack, and that's it.
The doctor may still ask you to take one, but
Maybe.
you. Yeah. And mine is not, I mean, I have a little bit of cough, not like you've had. Mine is mostly, it's like a head cold.
You probably got the VAIDS.
No, bitch.
No, 'cause you didn't have the
I didn't get
vaccine.
vaccinated.
See, I don't know. But hey, if you get the COVID, I mean, it's a cold.
Bosco said, wait, are we sticking with COVID or Corona? I think we go back and forth. I don't know that we
Corona
have.
you can drink. We should come up with a fucking. There should be a drink named the COVID.
Oh.
And it's just like green. And it's got like, it's kind of like one of those Kahlua shots you put in like some green, base or something
MC
like
said
that.
the spike protein regenerates to kill the genes. It's not a conspiracy.
No, it's not a fucking, there's no conspiracy here. It is.
No,
what it
it's,
is.
I mean, they're literally, you can't consider it a conspiracy if there's scientific data to support the words coming out of their mouth.
And you can go out and check it out at Yale, at their, this Yale study. Just Google Yale study. Vaccine-acquired immunodeficiency syndrome.
Alex said hops and malts helps protect you from getting sick and COVID.
I agree. That's why I drank all the way through COVID, and I actually heard that nicotine was good for you as well, so I smoked a bunch.
Well, I did not. I could not bring myself to have a beverage today. I was like, I have so many medicines in me right now. I got Dayquil and cough medicine and Allegra D, and I was doing something earlier today. I was like, oh my God, it's like I'm trying to get off drugs and I can't hold my pen still. I was like, oh, good Lord.
You'll be all right.
Excuse me. Coughs.
We've got some, Beth's got some shark stories.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Shark attacks. Do we get to see a video of somebody getting eaten?
No. You know we don't do that because as it is, I don't get in the ocean. I get into pee. I go far enough to pee, even if it means I have to bend my knees a little bit because I ain't getting eaten.
Everybody knows she's peeing when she goes to the beach.
Here's the thing. I don't give a rat's ass. Yeah. I'm alive.
Yes.
You had a story you never talked about with the chick that lost both her hands.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You'll have to find it and bring it up. So they did do a review of shark attack hotspots in the U.S. Half of all encounters happened in what state? Can you guess what state?
Florida.
Yes.
Of course.
So
it's all on the east and the Gulf side.
A harrowing map revealed that the United States recorded the most unprovoked shark attacks in the world last year, with half of all the encounters happening in Florida. The data from the International Shark Attack File, they have stuff for everything. This cracks me up. Run by the Florida Museum of Natural History and the University of Florida, showed that there were 28 confirmed shark bites in the U.S. waters in 2024. The figure was around 60% of the worldwide attacks.
It's because a lot of people like hanging out at the beach in Florida.
I mean,
there's a specific area where they aren't like attacking.
I'll show you the map in a minute.
They're just like nipping. It's like having a bunch of wild little
nipping.
Puppies.
Never mind that you
it's
lost
like
your whole leg.
A bunch of puppies just like walking around.
I mean, they just wanted to test, where's the rest story? The waters off Florida coast are considered a breeding ground for black-tip sharks, a species known for its preference for shallow waters.
Yeah.
Younger sharks are often unable to distinguish human from prey. But shark and tiger shark capable of attacking humans also lurk in the waters around Florida's panhandle. Beachgoers in Florida are urged to take precautions. Yeah, don't get in the fucking water. There's not really anything that can be done. However, the ocean is a shark's natural habitat, and humans, by surfing the water, often unconsciously provoke the beast by disturbing them.
Beast.
Don't get in the motherfucking waters. Okay, so
sick and tired
there's
of
a story.
Motherfucking waters.
Right, there's in October, Cole, can't say his last name, was surfing the waters off Bathtub Beach in Stuart, Florida before
How warm
he was
is that motherfucker?
bitten by what was believed to be a bull shark.
Okay, that's different.
His injuries weren't fatal, but they nearly cost him his legs. So
a bull shark is a big one. And bull sharks are also freshwater and saltwater.
I don't want to get bitten by a big
shark. So they can swim up tributaries. And
I don't want to get bitten by a big shark or a small shark.
Actual rivers and be fine.
I saw a small shark shed a guy's calf on Shark Week one time. Okay, so look at the map. Hold on. Let me make this bigger.
Pull it up.
Come on. Turn the radio on. Go back.
You've got to plug it
I know. Hold on. Trying to get the right picture up.
All right. Make sure that thing's plugged into that thing, and then everything's plugged in. And there should be an easier way to do this.
Okay. So here's the map. Right. Oh, God bless America.
Nope,
I can't enlarge it. That's the guy I think that got bit. I can't enlarge it. Hold on.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Just let's see what happens.
Sons of bitches. There
it is. Okay, don't touch anything.
Not. So
what are we trying to do here?
So this is the United States, Gulf of Mexico. There's a flu. There's a flu. There's a few out on the West Coast.
That's up in California where everybody gets bit by great whites.
There's like 4, I think, in Texas, and
then that's Hawaii off in the bottom.
On the bottom left?
Yeah.
They have quite a few over there too. Not as many, but Florida. I ain't swimming in that Florida Ocean no more.
Goddamn right I am. I'm going. Let's go. It's my hammerhead.
That's in Texas. You don't even need to go to Florida for that.
Well, see the Gulf on the left hand side. That's Texas too.
It's Gulf of America. I know.
Gulf of America.
Gulf of America.
Gulf of Texas. We should call it Gulf of Texas.
That's just the cutest little bunny I've ever seen in my life. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. This is a picture just to show you how scary sharks are.
Stupid.
And then I think this is a picture of the guy. Oh no,
that had AIDS. That guy had AIDS.
This picture went away. Okay, so what's funny though, in line with that story, is that they have recently tracked a record-breaking 14-foot great white shark that weighs as much as a car spotted off the Florida coast. What?
No, it's fine. We don't need to repeat.
Spotted off the Florida coast. So scientists believe they've caught the biggest male great white shark ever recorded in the Atlantic Ocean. Name Contender. He was first spotted
Isn't
45.
Big Blue? Do you remember that one?
No, named Contender. I just said his name.
Oh, okay.
He was first spotted around 45 miles just off the Florida-Georgia border on January 17th. The shark is measuring at 13.8 feet. It makes it the largest male ever recorded in the region.
Oh, largest male.
Yes,
okay.
It was later spotted. I think the one you're talking about is the female.
Yeah.
On Monday, February 12th, having swam further south along the Florida coastline. So literally just 2 weeks ago. Contender is thought to weigh around
14 feet?
13.8 to 14.
Because Deep Blue rather.
Yeah.
Is 20 feet long.
No, thank you. Contender is thought to weigh around 1,653 pounds, around the same size as an adult bear and a small car.
It's fucking
They say it's now deployed a spot tracker on that shark so it can monitor his activities.
And what was the weight on it? 1,600 pounds?
Where'd it go? Yeah, 1,653.
Difference, 5,500 pounds.
No.
For Deep Blue.
Yeah, no.
Isn't that fucking 20 feet long?
I don't want to run into
5,500
I don't want to run into a 100-pound shark.
That is that's almost 3 tons of fucking.
Listen, I know we're all God's creatures, but no, thank you.
Great white dude.
But no, thank you. And then we wonder why I'm like ocean scared.
Fucking crazy, right?
What is it? I'm oceaned.
Respectful.
No, I'm thinking of a word like I'm trying to come up with a word like.
You have a fear of the ocean?
Yeah, I know there's a name for it.
There's a phobia for it. You're a phobic. What's ocean phobic?
100%.
What is the name to be phobic of the ocean? The best way to say it? I have no idea. Jesus Christ. Thalassophobia. Fear of the ocean is called thalassophobia.
I'll go with it.
Thalassophobia.
We'll just go with thalassal.
Thalassophobia.
Thalassal. Jess said, I don't know if bopping a 14-foot shark would deter them.
Boop. Right? You're like, oh, just punch it in the nose.
And I think Bill is right. He said, I think Big Deep Blue hangs out in the trenches of Australia.
Yeah, Bill's make a good point. That's the shark's size of the weight of your truck. My truck. It's the size of my fucking truck. That's how big Deep Blue is. Think about that.
Gonna need a bigger laser beam to strap on that big shark.
That's crazy.
They're all listen, between sharks and jellyfish and eels. There's a lot of poisonous things in the ocean. Snakes.
I didn't fucking upload. Oh no, I've got a picture. I just don't have. I don't have the story for it this is a thing. Look at this. I just forgot to upload my story for it.
Is that
This is a fish that was caught the other day out of the deep ocean. That's a fucking fish, bro.
That's an alien, bro.
That is a fish. That's a mouth.
That ain't
hole.
no fucking fish.
Those are 2 little eyes, and that's like a brain gill.
So
thing.
like, okay, so the bumps here are the eyes in front of it?
The eyes are down here somewhere. And then that mouth hole thing.
Where did you find this picture? How do you not have the story for it?
I just don't have the story. I fucking forgot to pull the story.
You know what? It looks like an alien head.
I just pulled the...
I see the eyes now.
See what I'm saying?
That's a fucking alien.
That is
an
picture,
alien.
but I forgot to fucking send myself the story, so I haven't had a chance to go back. Maybe we'll get back to it, but it's perfect timing. That shit came out of the ocean, bro.
No,
look, it's on a...
No.
Let me see if I can grab it.
It's on a...
It's on it.
And it's looking at them.
Dude, like they pulled it up from deep.
It's looking at them like, you better put me back in my place, bitches.
I remember going deep sea fishing with my dad when I was a kid on like a little tiny like fucking 20-foot boat, like being like 7 miles out. And I'm like, oh, this is a good idea. Right? I had no idea. My dad thought it was a good idea. We definitely could have got stranded out there. Like that's the type of boat my dad had. And we pull up like dogfish, which are kind of like a small shark, and fucking hit that thing over the head.
You would not.
Oh yeah. There's a billion of us. You just like smack it.
What do you?
Go
part of the
down.
Isn't it
Turns into
do that
food.
to sharks and cut
and
off
then
their
you get
fins?
these things called sculpin, right? Which is a type of fish, and it's like a really spiny, fucking crazy
like a blowfish?
fish. It's just no, not a blowfish. It's just like imagine like a really spiny kind of cold weather. No, blowfish are cute, and they go poof, right. These are just spiny, spines everywhere, right? When I was a little kid, like fucking 15 years old or 14 years old.
Did it give you nightmares? Because it would have given me nightmares.
No, I was like 14, 15. I was having a blast. But I also had some of the most amazing times ever deep sea fishing with my dad.
No,
right?
that would
Seeing,
be
like,
no
pods of
fun.
dolphins
That would be
and
no
shit
fun
like
for
that
me.
come
I would
by.
probably wouldn't be able to pee because then I get motion sickness.
dude, I
I'm
could
pretty
stick
sure
my dick over.
I'd be eaten by something.
I don't get
Plus
motion
you get
sickness.
hot. You can't get in the water because you would get eaten by something.
It was New England, dude.
Oh, you don't get in the water in New England. It's too fucking cold.
No. Fuck that. Yeah, it was wild though. But dude, you see some wild shit. I never saw something like that though. That motherfucker was weird. There was another. Anyway, we'll move on from there. But yep, record-breaking sharks are fucking crazy. We gotta. This one's gonna piss you off.
Me?
This next story.
Why?
It has a happy ending.
Oh.
It has a happy ending. We all could use a happy ending every now and again. All right. So I will kind of load up the story here. Here we go. So Denver, thieves nabbed a pair of high-priced bulldogs.
I saw this
from a Colorado pet store after a man allegedly faked a fucking seizure. Let's watch this real quick.
I didn't see the video.
A brazen puppy theft at a pet store near Denver was caught on camera.
Dude,
First, look at this. A man falls to the ground, faking a seizure there to create a distraction. Well, while he was down,
dickhead,
another man opens a display cage and pulls out 2 puppies. He dropped both on the floor on the way to the door, trying to fend off staff members there. The guy who faked the seizure was arrested. His alleged accomplice got away.
Well, they got away into a gold.
Yep, I've got the update.
Cadillac.
Well,
with no license plate.
Update.
Yeah,
I've got an update on the puppy though, or on
one of them.
Puppy. The theft, which was captured on surveillance video, you just saw. 3 men went in a pet store, did exactly what you said. Number one, we'll get to this after. Is that dog? Those dogs were for sale for $4,300 a piece, which is fucking insane.
They've always been really expensive.
Go goddamn adopt a dog. You can save.
Hey, Marine Flood, welcome.
Shit ton of dogs. But
Jessica
the other
said
one,
this made her so mad.
This woman happened to be walking by someone. One of the puppies was later returned by a woman who bought it for $1,500 from a street vendor and realized it looked like the dogs in the photos shown in the news coverage of the theft. And so then she returned it.
I thought that was really nice of her.
You know,
that's a lot of money to just. Because here's the thing.
Denver's turning into a fucking
shithole. You would hope that a majority of people would do what she did, but some people don't care. They care more about getting the dog and not how they got the dog
like go. I mean, if you can, I understand. Like, I understand pet shops and shit like that, but it's just fucking kind of crazy, dude.
Well,
you know what I mean?
You know what?
I hope those dudes.
I don't fault anyone for going to buy the dog of their dreams, but do like we do, like have the dog of your dreams and in a rescue. Like
try and do some shit like that, like $4,200, $4,300.
Sometimes you can get the dog of your dreams from a rescue. They might just need a little work.
I'm not judging. God damn, bro, you could rescue like 15 dogs. Not that you want 15 dogs. And keep in mind, we did rescue a golden retriever. Not rescue. We bought a golden retriever for like $600, but it wasn't from a pet store. It was from a private person that did that, and he had some issues when we got him.
Yeah, Giardia.
Yeah, Giardia. Yeah. So who knows? You never know how they actually are, right? So fuck. I don't know.
I mean, you're not supposed to buy from puppy mills, right? That's what the big thing is. Don't buy from puppy mills. And I guess we could be more diligent. Like if we ever do that again, like I want to see your backyard. I want to see where you keep these pups.
But then again, you get there and you're like,
please don't shoot me.
No, you're like, oh, I need to get this dog out of here.
No, with him, it wasn't that. It was like, I love him. I want him. I don't care. Give this woman $600.
New Year's Day puppy.
Yes.
Bomber the golden. All right. You want to talk about this vet facing charges? You want to move on? You want to talk about that one? Let's go.
Where we at?
Yeah, we're good. We're good with time. We're plenty. Okay. We're good.
It sticks in line with the puppy theme.
Yeah.
So, okay. And this struck me mostly because this is how we got our dog. Not quite the same, but so Michigan veteran faces theft charges after refusing to return homeless man's dog.
That's awesome.
So this is in Grand Rapids. A Michigan veterinarian who said she rescued a distressed dog that was tied to a truck is facing theft charges after failing to return him to the homeless man. Amanda Hergardner took the dog on a 2-hour drive to her clinic where she performed procedures to relieve a severe UTI and remove a rotten tooth. She named him Big B and said the 16-year-old pit bull mix is thriving nearly 4 months later. But the Kent County prosecutor and Bigsby said Bigsby belongs to Chris Hamilton, who lately lacks a permanent home in the Grand. Lately, my ass, that man's been
okay. So
permanent home in the Grand Rapids area, and claims ownership of a dog known to him as his beloved Vinny. I just want my dog back, Hamilton said. I get it. I had my dog for 15 years, never neglected him, which find it hard to believe. He had a UTI and a rotten tooth. I know he doesn't have any money.
Quick though.
Depends on how severe the UTI is.
Dude, dog dental work is grand just to get clean.
I know. Never neglected him, and we loved each other. I mean, I felt like I lost a part of my body after that. I totally get it. I never felt the same after losing him. So prosecutor said it's a simple case of larceny, a misdemeanor that carries a maximum sentence of 93 days in jail. Jury selection for future trial is scheduled for March 6th. You just don't
going to court.
You don't have a right to take something because you feel something's wrong.
No, you don't. You have to call the police, and then animal
people have a very big attachment to their animals, no matter where you are in your life, what your status is in life. But it's rich, poor, whatever. It just means there's something important to this individual. She said she was in Grand Rapids in November for a professional conference when she saw the dog tied to a truck near a coffee shop. There's no dispute that she called the police department and animal shelter and also talked to shop employees. No energy, very lethargic, she said. We carried him to our vehicle. It was just very sad.
Well, they didn't it was tied to a truck.
Yeah.
Meaning it was somebody's dog tied to a truck.
I mean, but yeah. But
can't just fucking take a
Was it whose truck though?
That dude, obviously.
Why won't you just leave him in the bed of your truck then?
But I mean, if it was outside,
I know, but obviously that's like saying
that's a fucking white girl going overboard.
No, it's not. We just did the same thing. Henry was lethargic.
No,
skinny.
And I talked to him.
Yes.
And I was talking to the dude, and we bought the dog.
So
off of him.
So the medical procedures she did at her clinic are worth $3,000.
Okay.
So she said he runs and plays at her home. She did. She's a vet. She couldn't let that dog
I understand,
suffer.
but she didn't have.
I am happy that she has got an attorney. She's going to court. Here's what's going to happen. Nobody's going to, it's going to be a tough case to call because some people are going to feel like you feel and a lot of people are going to feel like I feel.
I'm just saying, give the dog back to the dude. The dog's going to be, I don't know.
He's going to die.
The dog's going to die anyway. It's 16 years old.
Let him be happy and fed.
How do you, okay, so put both of those motherfuckers in a room. I saw this on like a court thing one time.
Oh, you're going to take the bacon bits?
No, just put them right next to, put the
people?
the dude
and
her. and walk that dog in and see who that dog goes to first.
I'm sure he'd go to him. He's been with him for 15 years.
Right. It's his fucking dog, bro. Right? Good.
I don't know.
How about she just says she did a good goddamn deed and gives him the dog back?
You could and say, come see me if he gets sick again.
Yeah, fuck off. Just do it altruistically. Don't fucking be like, I can provide a better house because I know better. Get fucked. That situation with Henry.
That's what we kind of did.
I absolutely knew that that dog was going to die.
She knew this dog was not doing well. What's the difference?
Had a UTI. You can't tell a dog has a UTI. I can tell
very
a dog
lethargic.
is fucking like
look at this
dying
picture
in a fucking shopping cart.
Tell me this dog
And that dude was jumping at $60. So fuck.
didn't have issues. There's a picture of him.
I'm not saying he didn't.
Anyways, I feel like you're kind of a pot. This is the kettle.
I'm not. Maybe I don't think so. But But did she talk to the dude?
She talked to the police and she talked to the animal shelter and she talked to the
talk
cafe.
to the guy that owned the
Doesn't
dog?
say that.
We literally talked to the
No,
guy.
you're right.
And it was his decision.
But there was a reason why. Like you felt this dog was in dire situation.
And it was his decision. We were literally driving off and the guy waved us
You're
back
not
down.
wrong. I just don't think she did anything wrong either. I don't think she spent 93 days in jail.
She ain't gonna spend a fucking minute in jail.
I think what they're gonna say is give the dog back.
That's what I'm thinking. And it's all good. And
What
if
did-
you ever
her
need help,
attorney said something. What did he say?
her heart's in the right place. Don't get me wrong.
Her attorney is offering a vigorous defense of the veterinarian. He said she fears the dog won't get the attention he needs if in old age if she gives him up.
He's old as fuck. I don't know.
Mr. Hamilton didn't even take such basic steps as licensing the dog. Now he expects a benevolent doctor to give Bigby back.
The
Bigby the medical
dude probably
treatment
doesn't
he's
even have a
been
goddamn
denied.
license himself, right? More than
You're not
likely,
wrong.
right? Like he doesn't even have his own
You're
ID,
not wrong.
let alone licensing the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I understand. I understand where you're going, but I'm also like, it's a
I get
17-year-old
it.
dog.
I mean, you don't like that was my biggest fear, right? Like, I hope that guy's okay. We took his dog. Granted, he'd only had him for like
7 minutes.
2 months, but
No, he didn't have him for 2 months.
yeah, he was born in April. We took him in July.
He did not have a dog when it was in April.
Anyways, so it's a sad situation all around. I just want the dog to be okay.
You hear a wild story?
Of course I do.
Fuck. All right. So you know the California wildfires that were happening, right?
Yep.
Well, this was a little bit of a mystery, and I saw this on Sunday or something like that, and the story's been updated since. But there is a LA fire department fire captain who evidently didn't pull his fucking picture in on. That's okay. Doesn't really matter. I don't need the picture for it. Anyway, she was one of the fire captains that was responsible.
Oh, you don't have a picture?
It's fine. You don't need a back
Okay.
picture. Just imagine a really lesbian-looking woman in a fire uniform.
What's her name? I mean, what's the story? I can find her real quick.
It's I don't want to die. Arrest warrant reveals grisly details and murder of California fire captain. New details have emerged in the murder of a beloved Cal Fire captain who authorities say was killed by her wife. There's some twists and turns in this one. So last week, this happened like last week or a few days ago, February 17th, actually. Becky Moradi, 49, was stabbed multiple times in her San Diego home February 17th after her death. And her wife has been named as a suspected killer, right?
Oh, I have a picture of her. Does it matter?
We don't really need
Okay.
it. It's fine. But the weird part was, like,
Her wife is a suspected killer.
right. Yolanda Moradi, also known as Yolanda Olachizniak or something like that, remains on the run, currently remains on the run and may have fled to Mexico. Olachizniak had previously served several years in prison for fatally stabbing her first spouse, more than 2 decades ago.
Did the girl not know this or she just overlooked it?
All right. In real life, I've never been married more than once. Did you have to run a background check on me, or do they do that with the courts or anything like that?
No.
Do you guys run background checks on people if you're getting married again?
Some people do. Some people
right?
can, but they
I
know
think I would
somebody.
start, like, even if I'm dating somebody, I'm fucking running a background check, right? especially in my advanced age with all this wealth that I'm going to have after you die. Like, I need to, right? Maybe I should just hire private security or something.
No, stupid.
I don't know.
Nope, that
arrest
was
warrant.
rude. Sorry, not stupid. That was horrible. I don't like calling people stupid.
Reviewed by Eyewitness News sheds light on the deadly confrontation. It gets kind of weird, morbid. A detailed report described the video and audio evidence captured by the home security shortly after 8 p.m. on the evening in question. Yolanda appeared to be chasing her wife on the patio when the female voice, believed to be Rebecca, is heard yelling, "Yolanda, please, I don't want to die." That's creepy, right?
Yes.
Rebecca appears to be in the patio angle with what appears to be apparent blood on her back. Report continues. Yolanda responded, "You should have thought about that before." Yeah. Yolanda can be seen at one point standing in front of Rebecca with what appeared to be a knife in her right hand. Apparent blood was seen on
Wait, people
Yolanda's
could see
arms.
this?
It's the cameras probably around their house.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Couple went inside, and about 10 minutes later, Yolanda is seen gathering pets, random items, and some luggage.
Bosco said she will on her
loading
next
it into
ex-wife.
her silver Chevy Equinox SUV. The San Diego County Sheriff Office believes she fled to Mexico after Homeland Security spotted her vehicle crossing the border. So she's
gone.
She's deep into Mexico. This deadly incident comes almost 25 years after Ola fatally stabbed her then husband in October. She was convicted in 2003 and served time for voluntary manslaughter. So a motive for why she killed her current wife is now shaping up. The arrest warrant states that she had texted an associate 3 days after the incident saying, "Becky came home and told me she was leaving me. She met someone else. All the messages were lies. We had a big fight and I hurt her. I'm sorry."
I hurt her. I murdered her.
Yeah, dude. So, I mean, this is one of the fire captains was live on TV working on the Palisades fires and shit like that up in LA.
Okay.
So she commuted back and forth because she's a firefighter. So back and forth,
Yeah.
right? Kind of fucking crazy, dude. But the other day they were like, what the fuck is going on with this? There's a little bit more kind of like tinfoil hat kind of speculation going on.
Okay.
I don't know, dude. It's still crazy as shit.
What speculation?
That
Somebody had her killed?
Yeah.
Because she had insight?
And the wife was just missing before they had come out with some of the video or talked about some of the video evidence.
Oh, okay.
Because of the wildfires, man.
Did you hear what I said? That Bosco said she's going to run a background check on her next ex-wife.
Dude, Yep. Bosco's a dude, by the way.
Next ex-wife. No. Bosco's not a dude.
Bosco's a dude.
No.
Yes, Bosco's a dude. He's from the podcast.
No.
Yes.
I thought... I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Don't listen to me. I don't know shit. I couldn't even say the word ambush the other day. I did something like that again with another word. I'm like, what the fuck? My brain is jacked up.
It's all right. It's all good, baby. It's all good. Let's get into some feel goods. What you feel good for the night, honey? You got.
I do. I know. I'm sorry. I was looking at something.
It's the same horse rescue that I saw earlier because it was pretty fucking cool.
In New York?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
So dramatic rescue saves horses. I don't have video.
Is that pictures or something?
Mm-hmm. Dramatic rescue saves horses. Saves horse from icy pond in New York.
Okay, cool.
A horse that fell through the ice in upstate New York pond was saved by rescuers who pulled together to free the animal from the frigid waters. Body camera footage from the reporting officer shows the team of Saratoga Springs police and neighbors grunting and straining by pulling a 1,300-pound horse from a hole in the ice last Monday afternoon. Sly can be seen flailing his front legs while rescuers shout, 1, 2, 3, pull, and come on, baby, we got you. So Sky's owner, Allie Ernest, said she noticed her 3 horses playing on the pond when she came home from work, which was not uncommon. But when she looked out again, the 22-year-old quarter horse had fallen through the ice. Ernest made a series of calls for help as she ran to the hole in the ice, grabbed Slay's halter to keep his head up, and waited for help. I was losing the battle to keep him above water alone, she said in a phone interview later that week. Officer Kyle Clinton arrived first and helped Ernest get Sly's full head back up on the ice. They were soon joined by others, including 2 more officers, neighbors, and family members. They were initially able to tie a rope around the halter around Sly's head. Eventually, a group of about 9 people had 3 ropes on Sly. Ernest said, I threw all the ropes in the holes and just started pulling it back in sheer hope that I caught a hind leg. I did, and we all just started to pull. What?
Yeah, I said, yeah, like you're just fucking trying anything to start throwing ropes at it, right?
Once out of the water, Slide was able to get his feet under him. After several minutes, he was sent to Rod and Riddle Equine. Thank you. Hospital where Ernest works as a technician. She said initially he did have hypothermia, but recovered enough Wednesday to go back home. We're playing on the ice is no longer allowed. There's an electric fence up around the pond now.
Yeah, it's good. Do you have a picture?
Yeah, I do. Of just where'd it go? There it is.
All right, let's see this horse.
This is like mid-rescue. I should have looked and see if there was a video since there was body cam, but I didn't.
That's okay.
There's one. I'm gonna see if it's got arrows like it might have more.
Oh goddamn, that horse is deep.
Oh yeah. So there's a few.
Horse deep. You can go full screen up in top left.
Top left. Oh, right there.
Maybe. There you go.
Okay, so.
Yeah, he's deep in there.
Yeah, so they got him out. He's lucky. He's lucky she came home when she did.
He was just out there, huh?
Yeah, playing.
Playing on the ice.
Playing. Being a horsey. So he is fine. He's back home.
Good for him.
And now they're not allowed by the pond. At
least in the
winter.
Yeah, you can take that electrified fence down during the summer. Right? Let them run around in the water. All right.
Horses like water? I don't know.
Yeah, some of them love it. Like it. Yes, I think some of them love it. I mean, they drink it. I mean, like they drink from lakes and shit like that. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
They like it.
You know what I'm saying?
Henry drinks water and he hates going in the pool.
But I said some fucking. I swear. God. All right, my story is. All right, my feel good. This one is gonna. It takes a little bit. It's actually a news story, so we'll probably get banned.
Ew, Hawk said freeze dried horse. Anyone? Boom, boom.
I mean, isn't that what fucking Jello's made out of? Horse hooves? I think so, or it used to be. I think it's changed, but
what paste?
Horse hooves powder used to make gelatin.
Oh. Didn't they used to also use horse and paste or something? Maybe it was the hooves.
Yep. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So this one is, I call it the Feel Good Ninja.
A purse. The last person you want to run into is this guy. He's a karate instructor in Northern Liberties, and he just so happened to be in the right place at the right time. He spoke with our Kelly Rule.
It's been in my nature every time to help people, no matter what I can do.
It's not unusual for Stefan Venter to use this move while instructing at Action Karate in Northern Liberties. But on Thursday, it proved to be successful outside the gym. Surveillance cameras captured him running out of the building at 3rd and Poplar after a parent and student informed him a woman needed help outside. Her purse was stolen.
And I'm just screaming bloody murder like a complete lunatic. Like, stop
Who's she
him,
look like?
stop him, stop him. Help, help, help to anyone around.
Jennifer Romanelli says she was inside
Somebody we
Parkview
know or
Dry
famous?
Cleaners getting her
Famous.
suit altered when a man entered the store and suddenly
Selena
snatched
Gomez.
her purse. She says the owner, Lita, took off running first and she followed.
And I'm like, I'm going to run and run and run because I'm not letting this guy get my stuff. Like, I don't care. I'm not going to give up.
I shouted at him, drop the bag. He didn't want to drop it. I caught up with him, and then I gave him a kick on the leg. As I got him a kick on the leg, he dropped the bag and stumbled, and then he kept running away.
Literally out of nowhere, like a ninja. This guy appears
like
like
a
a ninja.
ninja.
And he's like,
my
here you
favorite
go.
line.
And I'm like, what the hell? Like, is this happening? So then her and I are like completely stunned.
Ironically, Stefan went on to teach, no kidding, a ninja class as if nothing happened. But the two connected later, and Jennifer says she contacted
That's
Stefan's
my
boss.
fun part
That
of
is
the story.
cool.
Yeah, so the ninja came out of nowhere like a ninja. So he did go on and he threw out he started putting on Saturday classes for women's self-defense.
Oh, that's
Which I
cool.
thought was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So it's always a good story, and it's like,
Good for him.
you know, it's fun. If you got the skill set and you know you're not going to get shot, that's why he said, he goes, I definitely don't recommend anybody do it
No.
because you never know. But because the dude could have a gun. You never know.
Yeah.
Especially in a city, in a shitty city.
Yep.
But she reminded me of, what's her name from
Monica.
fucking Monica from fucking Friends.
I think she
What's
looked
her
more
real
like
life
Selena
name?
Gomez. Courtney Cox.
Courtney Cox.
Yeah.
But like Courtney Cox before she got her face all fucking redid. Like old, like original Courtney Cox.
You mean
right?
30-year-old Courtney Cox?
Yeah, 30-year-old Courtney Cox, which I think she's probably like 37-year-old Courtney Cox. That chick that was just
Probably.
there. Yeah, she was a little older. Motherfucker. That's what we got for you guys tonight. We are done. The news is over. Bar is open, is closing down. We got to go eat some fucking dinner.
Just for the night, not for good.
Yeah,
just
no,
for the
no,
night.
no. We're not closing down shop. We're just closing it down for tonight because we got to go eat some dinner.
If you guys haven't had a chance before you leave, please hit the like button.
Yep. Hit that like, subscribe, do all that thing. Bosco, thank you for joining us. Everybody else, thank you for joining us as always.
Yes, guys, it was fun.
Hawks
Thank
in
you.
there. Woom, everybody, as always. Jess, awesome to see you guys. We'll catch you on Friday. And then I'm probably going to have to test out some clothing. We're going to fucking NASCAR. Let's figure out what outfits I have to wear.
Oh, Lord.
To go to NASCAR
Mustache
on Saturday.
Is all I'm putting up with.
Oh, mustache. I must ask you a question.
Mustache you why you did that.
Anyway, you guys have a great night. We'll catch you on Friday.
Bye, guys.
Love y'all.
Have a
Catch you
great
next
week.
time.